Welcome back to episode number 5 of Roasting Your Laptop Setups, and today we have a good one, okay? And if you're enjoying this series, let me know in the comment section down below. Like the video if you haven't already, and of course, make sure to subscribe. The first setup is from Tom. He's from sunny California, and he is all about feeling comfortable. He lies there for 24 hours a day in bed, okay, with his laptop. The way he has this set up is very interesting. He went into his mom's kitchen, stole her favorite baking pan, and then drilled a toaster rack into it in an angle. He did this so that when he lays in bed, his laptop remains cool by not getting clogged up by his sweaty knees when he's typing on his computer. He stole his mom's Amazon box, which she got her favorite toy in the mail, to house his Xbox headphones and his controller on it. And then on the right-hand side, he has his little mouse on top of his binder that he uses for school. Now look, Tom, you went out and you spent over $2,000 on a Razer Blade 15 with an RTX 2070. Like, couldn't you put a little bit of money aside to get yourself a proper desk? In fact, even if you weren't gonna use this desk, why would you steal your mom's baking pan? All right, that was her favorite one. Now she's never gonna bake you cookies again. The next setup comes from Alan, and he has this very, very sad looking setup. It's right beside his bed, but the thing that struck me the most about this is the fact that his tiny desk is blocking his door. Like, how does that work every single day when he comes home? Does he sit there and like slam his door against his desk to get inside of his room? Or does he have to like push the desk with the door all the way forward to get in, then closes the door, then pushes the desk back? Like, this it just doesn't make sense, right? I understand you're restricted for space, but like, you can make this work in your room, okay? Because that's a very awkward situation. Like, he has his laptop all the way to the left-hand side, so he's only using the left-hand side of his desk because that's where he's sitting, and then the other side of his desk is like empty. Put the main display in the middle of your desk, and then take the second display and put it to the right or left. This way you can utilize the entire space properly. This setup comes from Arafat, and I am so confused because he actually has a desk, right? Unlike the lazy guy who doesn't get out of bed, he has an actual desk, but yet half his setup is on the bed. Like, first of all, you have your laptop on top of a bag, which is like no bueno for heat management. Like, you use that thing, you push it, it's gonna get hot and it's gonna reduce the longevity of that laptop. Plus your mouse is in the middle, right? Like, that is super uncomfortable. If like you're sitting there cross-legged, your top of your back, you're gonna look like Igor, right? You're gonna be walking around like this all day. And then you just have cables everywhere. I bet you the reason why that desk is crooked is because you keep tripping on your cables and moving the desk forward. On top of that, why is there a half laptop on your desk? Like, there's no display attached to that laptop. It just looks super weird. It's like you have a typewriter on your desk, and then you have this big TV on the back that's just like taking up the entire space. Like, use the desk, push it back against the wall, even just to use your TV as the main monitor. Get rid of the half laptop. Like, it's like the Hobbit of laptops. Put the keyboard on the desk and the mouse and sit properly. Your spine is going to thank you. Now, this setup is from Diraj, and this is what I call deskception. Like, it's just desk on top of desk on top of desk on top of desk. It's like this guy's playing Jenga, right? And look, this guy says he loves to do do-it-yourself projects, so he created most of this stuff, but I don't see the creativity here. I see this as stolen desks, because the original desk is probably something he already had, and then he stole his sister's whiteboard where she would like draw pictures of her favorite Pikachu character. And then on top of that, he stole his mom's shoe rack to place his Dell laptop on top. Now, I get it, you're going for a standing desk here, but you have a little desk underneath. Is that what you put your computer on when you're sitting on the floor cross-legged? And then he has like this massive wire going across the entire room. I feel like this is just such a weird setup and a very awkward setup, because on top of all this, all those little desks on top of the big desk are leaning forward. One day he's gonna come into his room and that laptop is gonna be on the floor. This setup is from Mohammed, and I honestly think you guys are trolling me now, because like, what is happening here, right? Like, this dude took a wood pallet, placed a coffee table on top, and then he stole his grandmother's apron, her favorite apron that she uses in the kitchen, and used it as some sort of decor to cover the coffee table. But then it clashes with the weird pink hues he has on the wall on the back. But the crazy part is he didn't even unbox his laptop properly. Like, I get it, he wants to use the box for some height, but he still has the padding on the laptop. But then if you look at the side of it, he's actually using the foam to hoist his laptop up to keep it cool. So I don't know if this is like big brain thinking or if this is just complete laziness, you know? And it's not like this guy is broke, because if you're taking the time to spend money on a gaming laptop like this, again, you definitely have $100 lying around that can get you a proper desk. And the last setup comes from Izen, and it's definitely not the worst one out of the bunch. In fact, it's kind of usable. But what makes me concerned is one thing, okay? Usually, sometimes, or quite often, I'll get submissions with my videos playing in the picture, which is totally cool. Like, I love the support. But this ain't no video, okay? It's a wallpaper on his desktop background of my mug. Okay, and it's not like I'm some hot piece of meat, okay? This is just a little weird, just a little, okay? I'm actually probably not gonna sleep tonight. Anyways, that wraps up another episode of Roasting Your Laptops. If you're interested in submitting your laptop to be roasted or to be featured in Best Laptop Setups, there's instructions in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.